Jack Nolan at the Goog with defensive end Daelin Hayes. Just completed practice number 7 of this spring. 3rd straight year you've been in the same defensive scheme. What has that been like? How is it helping this defense get better?
It's awesome. You know, it just allows us to continue to build day in and day out, never missing a stride. And it allows the older guys to have confidence in what they're telling the younger guys. When older guys have been on the field 2+ years in the same defensive system, they can give young guys who are just stepping in their first time playing defense for us, or just getting to know the system themselves. Gives us a level of, it's almost like another coach in a sense. And for us, the older guys, it just allows us to focus in and hone in on the details of the position. So.
Change in college football is inevitable. You lost a couple of really good guys, but you have so much depth. Who is standing out to you right now, guys who are going to step up on this line and make a name for themselves this year?
Asmar Bilal, Houston Griffin, Ovi who just moved over to drop. Just to name a couple of guys that have really been stepping up their game for us.
And D-line specifically, your position.
Oh, yeah, Ovi. My position specifically? Or everybody?
No, D-line.
Oh, okay. Ovi, Eddie Lacy. I'm sorry, Eddie Lacy. Jacob Lacy, new guy.
All right, and okay, your position, defensive end. Young guys coming up, because, I mean, there's some pretty good, we know all the defensive ends who are going to get most of the playing time this year, but who are the guys that are backing up? I call them the big 3.
So, Ade is backing up Lid, Jammer. Ovi is backing up me and Juice, and then Justin. So, those guys are really, I mean, like I said, man, we're so deep, and it's really like something to behold, because like the guys are really taking initiative and taking like ownership in what their role may be, whether it's 15, 30, 20 plays. Like it is what it is, but like guys are busting their butts to be the most productive they can be when they're in those positions. So.
Fans are always so interested in the pass rush, as are you as a defensive end. And last year, you had such an effective pass rush. It might not have shown up completely in the sack statistics. You had a good year that way. But in terms of pressuring the quarterbacks, you had guys running for their lives the entire year. Is that going to continue this year?
That's the plan, man. That's why we're working. We bust our butts. We wake up at 6 a.m. every day. So, to put on for this fine university. So, like, got to go out and represent. But, yeah, we're working our butts off for it.
How have you improved during the offseason? How are you a better player now than, say, you were at the end of the Cotton Bowl?
I think just being more situationally aware, and my attention to detail, just honing in on the details of the game, and trying to perfect every aspect of my game that I possibly can. So I think just settling in and being confident and being aware in my overall situation and playing has been huge for me this offseason.
You and Khalid Kareem, best friends, always together. I saw one play today, though, in the practice where you lined up on the same side right next to each other. And I'm thinking, if I'm an offensive lineman and I look up and see that, I'm not quite sure how to handle that. How much fun will that be if you get to be in that formation this year?
Oh, that's always fun. We even did it last year. Me and Liv, bro, we work so well together. And, naturally, like, how that would – you're around somebody all the time. So, like, anytime we want to switch, or anytime we want to run a certain game, or we have something in mind, that we're always in sync with each other. So that's huge.
Right, including the blue gold game, you've got 8 practices left. What do you need to do as a D-line in these next 8 practices?
Just hone in on the details, continually to bust our butts, man, and win. Just win day in, day out, and have a relentless effort. Have a relentless effort to the ball, physicality, and just dominating our opponents.